So tonight's call is talking about the May promotions and the loyalty rewards order. And tonight I'm going to share what the promotions are and kind of talk a little bit about it. Let's share my screen here. Oh, there you go. Can everybody see my screen? Awesome. Okay, thank you. So this month we're doing 10% off the pedal diffuser. So if you've wanted another diffuser, this is an awesome opportunity to get one. You can save quite a few dollars with the promotion of 10% off. Also, the product of the month is cedarwood. So if you spend 125 PV, you get a free cedarwood. You do have to place that order by the 15th of the month. Cedarwood is actually an oil that I hadn't really bought up until maybe a year or so ago. I decided to try it, or it might have even been a product of the month is when I first got it. Maybe I can't quite remember, but you know, that's the wonderful thing about the product of the month is if you get the product of the month every month, it may not be an oil that you necessarily thought you wanted or needed, but then you get it and you look what the benefits are. You can look in your Modern Essentials book, or you can look online, or sometimes you just open the bottle and it smells so wonderful and you're like super pumped that now you have this awesome oil added to your collection. And I think that's probably where I got the cedarwood originally, and now we've used it quite a bit. I've probably gone through maybe 2 or 3 bottles since I first got it in the last year or so. It repels insects, so it's awesome to, you know, have in the diffuser during the summertime. You can definitely put it in a spray bottle and put it on you as like a bug repellent. I also love the doTERRA shields for that. The doTERRA shield and the cedarwood are both safe for pets, so you can, you know, spray it on your dogs when you're hiking or out by the river or camping to help keep, you know, the mosquitoes and ticks and fleas away. Promotes relaxation, so after a difficult day you can come home and diffuse it to relax. You can place a drop or 2 on a cotton ball and place it in the closet to keep the moths at bay, so it's kind of a natural mothball. Is that what they're called, I think? Yeah, I think they're called mothballs. So if you live in an area or you are kind of familiar with moths in your home, that's a great way to keep them at bay because they're pretty harmless, I think, but if they get in your clothes, I think they can eat away at your clothes, and they're just kind of more annoying than anything. But the cedarwood actually can help fight night terrors in children. This oil and juniper berry, both. So when your little ones wake up scared, you could apply the oil to the bottom of their feet and help them return to a peaceful feeling and put them back to sleep. Cedarwood is actually the sleepy oil, so it stimulates the release of melatonin, the sleep hormone. You could add 1 drop to your forehead. It helps to inhibit hair loss. You could rub 1 to 3 drops of cedarwood into your scalp. And what I really started using it for is when, you know, whenever we started to get sick, you know, I start the flu bomb, we start diffusing extra oils, drinking our lemon water, using On Guard, but cedarwood really helps to relieve that cold, congestion, bronchitis in the chest. So you can just apply it right to your chest area, or you can put it in the diffuser. And I really found that especially those who have that lingering cough, because I know the flu season this year was pretty rough, and I know of a couple people who are still struggling, and once they started using cedarwood, it really, really helped put that cough to rest. So that's really when we started using it, mostly when we were kind of feeling sick coming on. And it also helps to overcome emotional blocks. So, you know, like I said, the joy of the product of the month is that the oil that's offered could be an oil that could really change your life and really have a big impact on how you feel and what it does for you. So I always encourage people to try and get the product of the month. If you place your order between the 1st and the 15th and you do 125 PV, you get the free cedar wood. So some ideas on how to help you get there. You can get the petal diffuser. You can add whisper, cardamom, juniper berry, bergamot, and grapefruit. That way you get the free cedar wood. So whisper, if nobody's tried whisper, I definitely encourage you guys to try it. It is in the bathroom right now because I put it on every day, but I want to see, I don't quite remember off the top of my head what's in it. It's an awesome blend. It's a women's blend, so it's similar to the Clary Calm, but not so much from the smell. Obviously, the Clary Calm, you know, helps with hormones, and it comes in a roller ball, and that's just an awesome, awesome oil. But the Whisper oil is a blend for women. It creates a beautiful and unique personal fragrance. It contains bergamot, lang-a-lang, patchouli, cinnamon, vetiver, sandalwood, rose, jasmine, with a little bit of fractionated coconut oil. And I love to put it behind my ears and on my wrist and over my heart. I love, love, love that oil so much. Combined with each individual's chemistry to create a beautiful, unique, and personal fragrance, provides a warming, musky aroma. It entices and intrigues the senses, which that just sounds so powerful and kind of dominating. You know, it kind of makes us women a lot more confident and bold. You can apply it to your wrists, the back of your neck, your pulse points for a distinct and individual fragrance. You can diffuse it or add it to clay pendants for a unique or aromatic experience. I haven't actually diffused Whisper. I always just put it on topically. So I'd be curious to know what that smells like. You can dispense 1 or 2 drops in the palm of your hand and rub it on clothing, scarves, and your clothes to experience a calming emotion throughout the day. That oil, and I think past tense, actually, those are the 2 oils that the smell really lingers the most to me. You know, like when I do have it on and have a scarf around my neck, if I put the scarf away in the closet and bring it back out, you know, a few days later, or a couple weeks later, whenever I wear it again, past tense and Whisper tend to linger the most. So I love that. It's very comforting when you put it back on. Cardamom helps ease indigestion and maintains overall gastrointestinal health. It promotes clear breathing and respiratory health, helps alleviate occasional feelings of stomach discomfort. It's wonderful, wonderful, wonderful to cook and bake with. It's actually really, really, really nice. It also is really nice in tea. We went to a friend's house for dinner a couple weeks ago, and she made these, I'll try and get the recipe from her. She made these awesome strawberries, and she cut them in half. And you know, when you cut a strawberry in half, if they're large enough, it kind of has like a little groove in the center. Well, she filled that groove with some type of, it was almost like a frosting, but it wasn't a frosting. It was made from, I think she said coconut milk, and it had a little bit of cinnamon and some other stuff in it. But then she did a drop of cardamom and mixed that into that cream filling, filled it in the strawberry, and then put a chocolate chip on top. And they were out of this world. And you could totally taste the cardamom. Like, it was pretty strong, but in a very good way. You use it in baking, it really brings out the aroma and flavor of it. I also love cardamom in Indian food too. So that's a really, really nice way to use it. You can also use it internally as part of daily health regimen to support healthy gastrointestinal function. You can diffuse or apply topically to promote feelings of clear breathing. Did I already say that? No, I didn't say that. Maybe I did. You can add it to bread, smoothies, meats, and salads to enhance the food flavor and aid digestion. You can also diffuse or inhale for a sense of openness and mental clarity. It's awesome. It's a really, really nice oil. Juniper berry. This is another one. I got it as a product of the month. I had never really thought that I liked it. I never really thought of ordering it, but then I did get it, and it's a very almost like fruity smell, kind of. It has a really, really, really nice aroma, something that I was not expecting at all. And it supports healthy kidney and urinary tract function. So for those who suffer from, UTIs, juniper berry is really good for that. Also, lemongrass is awesome for that. It can act as a natural skin toner, acts as a natural cleansing and detoxifying agent, has a really good calming, grounding effect. You can add 1 or 2 drops to water or citrus drinks as part of a natural cleansing regimen. You can apply 1 drop to promote a clear, healthy complexion. And you can diffuse the citrus oils to freshen and purify the air and lessen stress. And this one also is really great for the night terrors for your little ones. This one really helps that as well. Bergamot. This is one that I don't use too often, but I like to have it on hand. I've used it in mostly some blends that I've made in roller balls. It's also really good for children. So it's very calming and has a soothing aroma, provides skin purifying benefits. You can use it in massage therapy for calming benefits. Diffuses in the classroom, at work, or at home when stress levels are high or the tension is high. It can be applied to the skin while showering and inhaled deeply to experience its calming aroma while enjoying its purifying skin benefits. It's great. Change regular tea to Earl Grey with the addition of bergamot. So bergamot is one of the spices in Earl Grey tea. So it's definitely a very familiar scent if you're somebody who likes Earl Grey. I love Earl Grey with a little bit of honey and some almond milk. You can also apply it to the bottom of your feet before bedtime, or you can use it with the coconut oil to do a calming, relaxing massage. You can also add 1 or 2 drops to your own skin cleanser. It's very, very calming. It's very good for your stress levels. That's the blend that I usually tend to do it mostly in, is some of my oil blends that I do to help stabilize my anxiety. So it's very, very calming, has a lot of really grounding, therapeutic benefits to it. And then grapefruit, which is always, always near and dear to my heart. It's an awesome oil. It improves the appearance of blemishes, helps support healthy metabolism, and uplifts the mood. You can add it to your teenager's facial routine to help improve the appearance of blemishes. You definitely want to avoid sun exposure after that. All of the citrus oils, you always want to stay out of the sun after you've used any of the citrus oils on your skin. Obviously, if you're taking them internally or if they're on a place on your body where they're not going to be exposed, it's fine. But you definitely want to be very careful with sun exposure after using the citrus oils. You can also diffuse while dieting or trying to lose weight to help increase motivation. And you can add 1 or 2 drops to your water to help support a healthy metabolism. So those are some of my suggestions on some really great oils that can help bump up your order to the 125 LRP recommendation. Remember, when you do the LRP, if you do it between the 1st and 15th, you get the free product of the month. You also accrue points, which your points can then be cashed in for free product. but you also get free shipping back, reimbursed as points. So it's a really, really awesome program and really the most intelligent way to place your orders. So I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing my screen, and I will open the floor if anybody has any questions or if anybody has any, testimonials or any thoughts that they want to share. Definitely please take away the floor. I know a couple people joined the call after we got started. I see Keely's on the call, Sheila's on the call. Who's 450-0000?
It's Eileen.
Oh, hi Eileen, how are you?
Hi.
And then somebody's on here, it just says iPad, but.
That's Linda.
Linda?
Yes, hi.
Hi Linda, how are you?
I'm good, thanks.
Thanks for joining.
You bet. Thanks for inviting me.
Does anybody have any questions?
I have a question.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
I can, Carla.
Well, I suffer from seasonal allergies, and one of the things that I am allergic to or that I get when juniper is out. So I was wondering if I use juniper, would that help me maybe get a tolerance for juniper or not necessarily?
That is a popular question. Edie just asked that question in the chat bar also. That's a really good question. I don't know the answer to that. So I will have to call doTERRA and find out. My first response would say it probably won't. Because, so it could go both ways. I don't think it will help because it's not a local juniper. But let me see where we actually get our juniper from. But having said that, it might also not irritate or enhance your allergy to the juniper because it's not local. So let me find out where we get our juniper from really quickly. So it looks like the juniper comes from Bulgaria. So since it comes from Bulgaria, it's a very different juniper than what we're used to seeing around New Mexico. So I don't think it would help your juniper allergy, but I don't think it would make it worse because it's not local. But I can definitely find out from doTERRA specifically and ask them that question. Also, you want to remember that because the oils are so potent and because they come from their natural source, it's going to be very different than just smelling a juniper plant, because 1 drop of peppermint is equivalent to 28 cups of peppermint tea. So they're a lot stronger, they're a lot more potent. So that could also play into it. A lot of people that I've met who are sensitive or allergic to some of the citrus oils, or just citrus fruits, like grapefruit, lemon, orange, they can actually use the doTERRA citrus oils because it comes from the rind and not the fruit. And a lot of times the allergy lies in the actual fruit. So I will find out that answer and I will let everybody know, because I know juniper is very, very overwhelming and sensitive to people in New Mexico. So I will definitely find out that answer for you. Let's see. Does anybody else have any questions or want to share any testimonials? Keely said that she diffused cedarwood and juniper berry together and then tried them individually to see if it would help this season. I think the cedarwood helps, but not sure the juniper berry. Awesome. Thanks, Keely. So who wants to share maybe what you're going to order this month, or maybe what you guys ordered last month? Come on, you guys, don't be so shy tonight. Anybody?
Quiet group.
I know. Sometimes it's talkative and sometimes it's quiet. Emily said, I'm excited to order the emotional rollerball set. That's an awesome set. It comes with 6 roller balls. It comes with peace, motivate, forgive, console, encourage. I can't remember the last one.
I ordered those, using them today.
Did you like them?
Yes, I just didn't know if I was piling them up, I was in class today, subbing, so I kind of played with them and I kept trying different ones, and I started wondering, am I overdoing it instead of just, doing a couple and seeing what they did. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, definitely. That's a good point, Carla. So, so the oils that come in it are motivate, cheer, passion, forgive, console, and peace. And with the oils, there's definitely, I don't think you can really overdo it per se. I mean, on a daily basis, I use about probably 12 oils plus the vitamins. And so, I'm doing a lot of product on me because, you come and go throughout the day and you need different support where you're at. But the oils in the emotional set are absolutely phenomenal. And it comes in an oil bottle that you can put in the diffuser. And then it also comes in a rollerball touch, which is already diluted for you. So they're great to have on hand if you have kids and they're having a little bit of a meltdown or they just need some support. For me, out of those 6 oils, I love the peace and the console the most. Those 2 have been like an anxiety and sleeping pill for me. They're so, so soothing. All of the anxiety and stress oils are in the peace oil combined together. So it's a phenomenal, phenomenal kit. You can buy it in the kit as a whole, or you can buy them individually. The motivate and the cheer definitely help get your day started. They're really nice to do in the diffuser in the morning. They provide a lot of energy, very uplifting. It's an awesome kit, and I'm so glad that you ordered it, Carla. And Emily, I think that's a great order for this month. Let's see. Other people said that Michaela, you ordered the roll-on peace and you love it. You also ordered the roll-on cheer and you love it, and so does your son. That's awesome. I love that your son is using it as well. Anna Maria said she ordered the Slim and Sassy Shake this month. You wanted to see if it works. So, Anna Maria, are you looking, what do you mean by you wanted to see if it works? Is that like to help you lose weight or give you energy or?
Well, it's mostly because I don't really eat a very healthy breakfast. And so I wanted to see it's always on the go. I'll eat a donut or a bagel when I'm running out the door. So I wanted to see how the shakes tasted. It seems like whenever I had gotten other shakes, I would see that it would help me with my weight, but then as soon as I got off of it, I regained the weight. So I'm not really looking to lose weight, but I want a good shake that will be healthy and that, can help sustain me in the morning.
Awesome. So I love the shakes. I like the chocolate the best. That's my favorite. They also have it in vegan, and they also have it in a creamsicle flavor. And for me, I was trying to lose weight. I started it right after I had Parker, and I lost about 35 pounds in almost 90 days. And I loved it. It provided me a lot of energy. It's filled with a lot of vitamins and minerals on top of the essential oils. And the doctors and scientists who founded doTERRA, they came up with a patent trademark, and it's partially potato starch in there that helps kind of curb some of that appetite. It's a potato and spinach complex. And so it's filled with a lot of vitamins and minerals. So it's a very, very healthy shake. And I did it twice a day as a meal replacement. So I would add like a whole handful of, spinach and kale, some fresh berries or half of a banana. And then you could even mix in some like Greek yogurt or some almond milk or coconut milk. I mean, really the options are pretty much open on what you can add to it. I found, for me, because I was doing it a meal replacement, the shake by itself wasn't substantial enough. I found myself quite hungry after just, using the protein powder. So if you're using it to kind of help sustain you and, get you through, that first part of the day, I would definitely, encourage trying to add something to it. The Greek yogurt is awesome because it adds, an additional 22 grams of protein. So it leaves you feeling pretty full throughout the day. But I'm really happy that you're going to try it, and I'd love to know how it works for you. It's also really nice to, I can find the recipe and I'll post it. You can do it you can add the protein shake into like the protein pancakes with banana and eggs. And so that's adding an additional little bit of a nice indulgence for your breakfast, but still keeping it really clean without the gluten and all the carbs. So I can find that recipe for the pancake with it too.
Thank you.
Edie said she's working on replenishing some oils. She'd like to order some of this that I provided tonight. Awesome. They're good oils. And, that's the idea of these calls, is to really just help you. I know there's a couple of new people on the call tonight. So every other week we do this call, and every other week is a different topic. So it's not always, the product of the month. The first of the month, when the product of the month is announced, that's when I like to review that. But every other week is a different topic. So the idea of these calls is really just to help educate you guys and, share some of my personal stories and some of my favorite oils. Because I want you to continue using the oils and loving them and kind of thinking out of the box and try things that maybe you wouldn't have thought about. Because the idea is really that you want to have all the oils in your collection at some point, because what works really well for me might not work for you or might not work for your son, and so on. So it's nice to have all the oils in your collection. Let's see.
The photo thing.
Sheila, you have the emotional kit and you love it. Emily said that she had someone tell her that I had someone tell me that she mixed lavender and serenity in a roller ball and calls it liquid Xanax. So that's interesting. Lavender and serenity. Sounds like a nice combo. I used to use a lot of serenity. And I don't know, the vanilla in it was kind of too strong for me. So I've kind of pulled back and have found myself gravitate more towards the emotional oils. Christina said that you are ordering the Lifelong Vitality Pack and the Mito 2 Max. Awesome. Have you tried the Mito 2 Max yet, Christina? Or is that a new order?
Did you hear me?
Oh, no. Now I hear you.
Now you can hear me?
Now I can hear you.
Oh, okay. So no, it's a new order, and I need more energy, so I'm going to try the Mito 2 Max with the Lifelong Vitality Pack together. See what
Awesome.
happens.
Have you tried the Lifelong Vitality Pack yet?
Not yet. Been dying to, so excited about that.
Yeah, the vitamins are a big game changer. Like I said, you know, in some of the classes that you guys have been, and when I first introduced the oils to you, even though we're an essential oil company, we sell more of our vitamins than we do any other product. The Lifelong Vitality Pack is a serious game changer for people, and it gives you more energy, reduces your stress levels, helps you sleep better, helps muscles and ache pain, lots of inflammation in the body. It's super supportive for your cardiovascular system and your nervous system and your brain. It's awesome. It's an awesome vitamin. So I am also curious to see how that works out for you, Christina. The Mito 2 Max I haven't tried personally. My dad takes it. It really helps my dad a lot. You definitely want to take it in the morning and at lunch. Don't take it after, you know, maybe 12 or 2, because it is a natural, you know, stimulant, I guess, upper kind of, because it's going to give you that boost of energy. So you don't want to take it too late in the day, because then it could actually make you stay up at night.
Okay, thank you. Thanks.
Michaela says she's taking the vitamins, the Alpha CRS, the Omega, and the MVP. I believe these vitamins help me heal quicker after an eye surgery on my inner eyelid. Someone had strep throat and apparently coughed on me. I attest to these vitamins as I was not taking antibiotics, didn't need antibiotics, and instead chose vitamins. A wonderful combination. Thanks for sharing, Michaela. They're awesome. Then Kaylee said, I'm ordering cinnamon, peppermint, another diffuser, and haven't decided what else I need yet. Awesome. So it sounds like you guys have some really great orders there. Does anybody else have anything they want to share or any questions? Hi, Jenna. Monica doesn't like the kids' vitamins. Do you have any suggestions of getting her to take them? That's a hard one. I mean, you could try and ground them and put them in like some yogurt, or maybe make her like a smoothie. That might help. Or, you know, a lot of times if your gut's not healthy, that's where a lot of our illnesses start forming. Your gut is super important. So maybe try her on the kids' probiotics and see how she does with that. They're the Probiotics Junior. It comes in a powder form, and you can add it to her juice, or, you know, some kids, some adults even, the adults can use the Probiotics Junior also. You could just like, it's a little powder form, and it comes in like a little pack like this. And you could just, you know, shake the powder in the mouth, kind of like those pixie sticks. Or you could add them, you know, to a smoothie or whatnot. But maybe start there. And has she ever taken vitamins before? She has? Okay. So, I mean, I would just kind of keep trying with her. Definitely try the probiotics and see how that works for her. And, you know, maybe try grounding up the vitamin and seeing if you can sneak it in somehow. I don't know. That's a hard one. Christina, does Gina use the kids' vitamins?
Yeah, she does. And the PB Assist Junior. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay.
What does she have a hard time liking the vitamins?
She likes the newer one, the watermelon flavor.
Yeah,
like
I know they just redid the recipe.
Yeah. So the older one, she didn't really care for, but then when they did the watermelon, it's fine. And she and I both take the PB Assist Junior, and it's delicious. I can't wait to take it.
I know.
I was like, give me that thing.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Edie, does she take the newer watermelon ones?
No, she hasn't she hasn't taken any of the other stuff. I think I got her some omega oil as well, or something.
Yes, the omega oil. So it comes with the omega oil, and then there's also the chewable vitamin. So you have the newest one that they just came out with?
No, I haven't bought any more. No. So I'll have to try the PB Assist.
Well, you could also try and return the ones that you have to doTERRA and just say she didn't like them and you've heard that there's a new recipe and you want to see if they'll swap them out. Once a product has been open, they will return it up to a certain amount of time, but you can't get your actual money back. They reimburse you in points, which, you could just swap them out with the points because you do order monthly. So it might not hurt to just ask doTERRA and see if they'd be willing to, swap them out for you and maybe try the newer watermelon ones.
Okay. Or I could just
have the watermelon ones. Parker, you can't take them until you're 3. So we haven't started them yet, but I have a bottle that are unopened. I'd be happy to give you a couple to try if you wanted to see if she'd like them before you buy a new bottle.
No, that's okay. I'll because if she doesn't take them, I'll take them. So
okay.
I'll try grinding them up too.
Yeah, try that. We have to sneak stuff into Parker's food too. Awesome. Well, does anybody else have any questions? All right. Well, this Saturday, I have 2 Mother's Day socials, one at 2 o'clock and one at 5 o'clock, and another one on Sunday at 4. It's free. It's a facial and a hand massage. Emily and I did one this past Sunday, and we had 7 ladies come, and you get to experience all the skincare line that doTERRA makes. And it was a fun afternoon to be pampered. We had some little snacks. I made a really good bean dip that was infused with a cilantro oil, and we had some wine and sparkling water. And Eileen, who's on this call, she came, and Elena came, and it was just a fun afternoon. And, I'm so used to just doing my regular oil party classes where it's kind of just like the education 101 on kind of introducing the 10 oils that every family should have. And so this was a new party for me, and it was a blast. I was kind of nervous, I'm not going to lie, because, I've never done facials before, but I love the doTERRA skin line. It's a fantastic product. So if anybody is open and available this Saturday, it's 2 o'clock and 5 o'clock, and on Sunday at 4. And you're welcome to bring a friend or your daughter or your mother or your sister or whoever you'd like. Just send me a text and let me know if you'd be able to join and which one you'd be able to. And then if nobody else has any questions, we can go ahead and end the call. The next call will be on Monday, May 15th. And the topic is hormones and weight balance. So, what? Patrick said, híjole. I don't know what that means, but that'll be the next topic. And then there will be no online class on Memorial Day, which is the 29th. So we will resume starting in June. Keely said, count me in for the Sunday Mother's Day social. I will let you know soon if I'm bringing a guest. Yes, that is perfect. Just let me know. The more the merrier. Always welcome.
Hi, Jenna, it's Eileen.
Hi, Eileen.
And I just wanted to tell you the party was really fun. I loved the facial products. I came home and told my husband all about it, so I can't wait to order it. So just so the other ladies know, it was a great time and great products.
I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm glad you liked it. All right, everybody. Well, I will see you guys on Monday the 15th. And thank you, as always, for joining me. And remember, I'm always here if you guys have any questions or need any help.
Thanks, Jenna. Bye.
Have a great night.
Thanks, Jenna. Good night.